Hello, this is Sarah Wood from Small Business Web Support. One of the things I often come across is people who have built websites themselves, learning WordPress as they go along, and they don't know about featured images on blog posts. So they'll create a blog post and they'll put the image that they want to use inside the content of the blog post. And that's what I've done on this example here. So when I look at my blog post, I can see that image, and that's fine, it all looks good. The problem comes when you have a look at your list of blogs. So if I look at my blog list over here, this is the one that we've just looked at, and it's not displaying an image. These two posts here do display an image, and that's because they've had this featured image set. If you do this and you don't have a featured image, what can happen is your blog will just look like a sea of words, and it isn't as encouraging to people to click on that link and read that content that you've written. So let's have a look at that blog post. I've gone into WordPress and my dashboard and I've edited my blog post, and what I can see here is all my content, including that image. Now the featured image is the one that we want to get displayed, is over here on the right hand side, and at the moment you can see that block is underlined. We're on the block tab. What we want to do is click on the post tab. So I'm just going to remove myself from the screen for a moment because I end up covering up what I want to show you. So I'm scroll down, and right down here we can see that set featured image. So if I click on set featured image, and I can upload or choose a file from my media library in the same way as I do any other normal image, and choose set featured image, and now you can see it appear in the blog post. Just going to put myself back on. There we go. So if I click on update, now go back to my list of blog posts and refresh. You now see that featured image just like the other ones. The only problem we have now is if I refresh the blog post itself, we'll now see that image twice. So the next thing we have to do is take that content out. Now obviously if you're doing this from scratch, you won't have that image in there. And if I click on update and refresh the blog post again, and we still see that featured image. And just to prove the point, on my list of blog posts over here, I'll refresh, and we still see that featured image. So it's a good idea to set those featured images. I like to have my featured images so that they always are the same shape, so that they line up nicely. You don't have to do that, but it's something that I think looks quite nice and neat. Don't forget to make sure the resolution of your images is set for screen viewing and not just taken off your phone or your camera, because that can slow things down. And if this is anything you need any help with, just ask them in the comment section or get in touch. I hope you find that useful. Thank you.